Hey guys, Jeremiah with Steps Pressure Washing and More. We are going to be going out and doing a couple jobs today, and this is probably the first day in a little bit we've had a full day scheduled. I've had a lot of days where I'll have like one gutter cleaning or a driveway. I'm kind of really just working as I go. I get a phone call, I'll get them booked, I'll go out like the next day or two, and nothing really crazy going on right now other than getting ready for pollen season. We're about mid-March and it's coming. My scientists have told me they're coming for about 2 weeks now, and my clients are telling me it's coming because they're all saying I don't want to book yet. And that happens every year. But we are really at the edge now where we're about to go into the busy season. You know, I like to think of it a lot as like farming, where you have a harvest and then you have to make that harvest last. So we're going to be trying to make the absolute most out of our spring season. And just in the past couple days, after sending out a couple text messages, we booked about 30% of the revenue we did in our first year. So for those of you out there watching me who are in your first year, just know it gets easier. It really does. And just as you build your client list, your clients will call you for different projects. Your clients will refer you to different new clients, and then that helps build your client list as well. So it does get easier, and we are very grateful to have the clients we have. Both of the jobs today, one was a referral from a previous client, and the second job is going to be a previous client where we did their gutters last year. Now we're coming out to do their gutters and pressure wash their house. I did get some new bumpers for my ladder. The old ones were wearing out, and these were actually relatively cheap. I think I got a 4-pack for less than $20 on Amazon. Take you back here. This is what we had on there. Just the originals that came with the standoff, and as you can see, they were wearing through. I even like put some self-tapping screws on here, but they were cutting through these and hitting the shingles, so we don't want to do that. And again, a 4-pack for like 20 bucks, so I have an extra set for my 24-foot ladder. All right, well, enough about the ladders. Let's get out there. We got 2 houses. Both of them we're washing, and both of them we're doing gutter work on. And I'm going to be quoting gutter guards on the first house. So hopefully they pick that up, because that's something that we can definitely do while the pollen is falling. Generally, we don't have a whole lot of washing work during that time, so maybe we'll get a little bit of gutter guard install to help March progress. All right, let's go clean stuff. This one is getting a bit of a facelift. They're changing out some damaged siding and needing the whole thing washed before they can paint all the one color. We're going to be washing all of the white on this Trex deck, keeping the floors nice and wet so that they don't bleach. Got the tank filling while I do a partial gutter cleaning. Right over here, this is the north side, and it is definitely ready to be washed. And around the back, you see a good bit of buildup, especially on the gutters and under the eaves. So we're going to get on up there and get those gutters cleaned out. Crazy, just loosely packed leaves, not super full either, and I'm only going down to right here. This is where the client was unable to reach, so we went ahead and we're just going to clean off this one little area. We're going to see if this comes off with SH. Went ahead and pre-wet all this new concrete and the Trex deck. Because I would really rather not damage either of those. And I'm not going to do this whole side. Just going to get it started, because I can't quite reach all the way around the house. Yeah. Went ahead and did a before and during rinse on that Trex deck, just to try and make sure that we are not letting anything sit. I'm also going to do an after rinse. I might end up having to do 2 washes on the gutters on the back. They're really caked on. So the first wash is kind of getting that initial coat off, and then the second wash is going to get the stuff from underneath. Most of this house, or half of this house, is pretty dirty, so we're gonna get it ready for painting. We're gonna get a brand new house. Alright, so this is what we're looking at after the first wash. It is already significantly better, but it is not ready to rinse yet, so I'm going to apply another coat just to keep this dwelling for a little longer. Yeah, you can see right here where I stopped. SH is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. Just needs a little more time and another quick application. Alright, here we go, back on the north side. And you see right over here, this one portion that I've already washed looks like brand new paint. And like up there in the corner, the spot I missed because I was hitting it at an angle. A little low on SH today. I left the house with a little over 15 gallons. We're just under 10 right now. I was thinking about diluting it because it was pretty strong. See if I could get it to go a little farther, and then I saw this house and decided we weren't going to be diluting it. I need full strength to do what we got to do here. Probably at about a 1.2% hitting the house. My usual is a 1%. This needs every bit of what we got. Alright, doing a little bit of waiting on water here at the end. I have this whole side right here that's still needing to be rinsed, but so far, I mean, come on. It works. All that was just algae and dirt all through here. Took a little extra time, took a little extra SH, but got all that stuff cleaned off of there. A little bit of discoloration here on this board. Just a little bit of lichen up here that won't come off. I washed it a few times, got it down to just a couple specks, but this thing is just about done. Everything's popping white. I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup while I wait on enough buffer to get the front rinsed, but almost done here. This thing is going to be beautiful. You know, when we're done. Alright, here we go. Fully extended on the 28. We're up here cleaning out these top gutters. Gonna go down, clean out the bottom gutters, and hanging out with my new ladder bumpers. These things have not budged at all. The original ones we had on here, I had to screw on because they kept slipping off. These are on there good. I really like them. Finally done doing gutters. It has been almost 2 hours, so this was a pretty decent sized gutter job. Got the hose pulled all the way around that pool, all the way around the other side of the house. We're going to be working our way to ending on the north side. We'll give it plenty of time to dwell right here while we finish washing the front of the house. This is a good 3-story peak, maybe a little higher. Because we were at 28 feet, just getting to this gutter line right here, and we were fully extended. So we got a little bit more to get right up there. Should be no issue though, reaching any of that. Wind's not too crazy. Got about 125 in the buffer tank right now, and about 10 gallons of SH to get this monster clean. So we'll get this finished setting up and get to washing. Alrighty, we're doing really well on time on this one and really well on water. I'd say we still have probably close to 100 gallons in our buffer tank. And we are rinsing side number 2. Once I get done rinsing this side, I'm going to go check and see what our SH level looks like. Side number 3, which is the front, has a lot of nooks and crannies and dormers and a lot of different things that are going to take up more SH than we used on the back. Because the back was just pretty much a square or flat, nothing fancy. I like those, but got to see what we're looking at here on SH. Like the pre-wet surrounding untreated wood before I apply SH. I've learned the hard way that you can fur that. So I try and take steps to avoid doing damage. It looks better, but it's damaged. I have had a client who actually told me that they didn't think they needed to clean their fence until I cleaned part of their fence while washing their house, and then they had me come back out and wash their whole fence. And in all reality, I furred the first 2 boards on their fence because I hit it with a hot mix of SH, and then it dried because it was a hot day. Even though it looked better, that was just the surface. Behind it still was dirty. Tighten this fan real quick. Yeah. So we are running with plenty of SH. We probably use 2 gallons on the back and side, so I'm glad I cut it down a little bit when I got here. So now I'm actually running about a 1% mix, which is what I generally will wash with. And I was going to cut it down before washing the first house, but it needed every bit of strength we had on that SH. Hitting the peaks here with absolutely no problem. We're running no extension. We are atomizing, which I prefer not to do. I'll probably be switching to a 12-inch lance very soon because we're going to be picking up next month. I just got another text message while working on this house from one of the customers I texted the other day, and one of the biggest things is I had so many of them respond back to me right away, and I know how it is when I send out these text messages of, hey, it's time, it's due, let's get you on the schedule. Generally, folks will wait to text back. You know, a lot of times they'll have to talk to their spouse and make room for it in the budget. So I'm anticipating over the next week I'm getting a lot more of those yes actually text messages, just like I got a few minutes ago. Alright, time to move around to the front and get all these nooks and crannies. I can do it without worrying as much because we've got plenty of SH. So we get this all taken care of. A lot of north-facing walls on this one today. And I'm really excited to have the 8 gallon per minute so that I don't have to struggle on these. Just get on up there, get it clean. Alright, so that is going to do it today. Just 2 house washes, 2 gutter cleans. Nice, easy, quick day. Nothing really special. I mean, the first house with the mismatch hardy board, you know, that was paint prep. You know, it definitely was dirty and it definitely required a little extra time, but nothing crazy. Again, we're getting into spring and my schedule is booking up, so I'm very, very grateful for that. This is probably going to be, again, our busiest spring. It's been our busiest spring every year so far, so I'm really excited to see what this one ends up being. Just generating with our previous clients new business and new leads from those previous clients and all the other areas that we are advertising. All right, well, that is the end of another productive and successful spring day, almost spring, I guess, pressure washing. And before I go, I just want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. I know a lot of you guys have joined up with us this year, but some of you guys have been with us since 22 when we first started the channel. And I just want to say thank you for everything, all the support, all of the advice, and all of the questions answered. I think we're probably somewhere about 200 videos we've made so far, and I'm really grateful for having a community like you guys to always be there for me. Sometimes criticizing, but sometimes I need a little bit of constructive criticism, and we're going to move forward, and I'm really excited to bring you guys along with more projects this spring, and I will do a little better on actually getting the camera out every day. Best I can. I skip a lot of days, but I want to bring y'all along for a few more. Now it seems like we're going to be busier this spring. All right, well, that's all I got for you guys. Y'all be safe out there.